Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpack Trader Training Room for Wednesday. Wednesday, August the 20th, 2025. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not financial advice. Trade your charts, not mine. Trading this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right. Crude oil inventory report at 10:30 this morning. So we will run till about 10:15. Close this stream down and open a new one. Crude is in a short trade, so that's going to be a stop and reverse at 61. Unleaded with a little bitty short trade here. Judging by the wick, should have been time to get in that. 11 ticks for target 1, 18 for target 2, plus a tick on the trailer. One and done. And come back tomorrow. So that one is done. Pound Aussie is in a long trade, just barely ticked in. Crude's still short, even though the calculator will be tracking long now. Short stop and reverse plus key level puts it at 62.61. We've only gotten as high as 60. Market is open. YM is flat. Micro Russell is flat. Well, Micro NQ won't start for another 4 minutes. Soybeans is in the short. It gets in sync with the add-on. And I had that triggered in before we got the. Actually, no. We got a new add-on trade, a little bit smaller. We are not in that one yet. And we get a potential long trade. We haven't got the crossover to confirm it yet. So the short is still valid. The add-on short. YM picking up a short. Micro Russell with a short setup that I believe was avoidable. Just stopped out after touching the entry. So that will be a no trade. Crude still short. Micro NQ goes too far on that trade. Still not to our start time yet. Pound Aussie is still long. Back to the entry, and there is our long trade. That triggers in. Soybeans is long. Long confirmed with the crossover and the histogram. YM is in this short trade, trying to reach money management. Avoidable long on Micro Russell, just touching the entry and pulling back, going all the way to the stop. All right, this is a get in sync possibility on Micro NQ. Possible long trade. And we are in that long trade. We're beyond our... Actually, yeah, we're in... Yeah, we are in that. And that's a full stop out, unfortunately. So full loss there. Long trade on the Micro Russell. Going to money management. Needed to go up 3 on that, but we did. That still did make money management. That's going to go to 84 flat. Stop will come to 82.7. Ouch. Yeah, plenty of time to get in that. The second loss on the Micro NQ. All right, the long stop and reverse on crude is canceled. We hit the stop. We're still in the short, thanks to our stop and reverse and key level adjustment. The stop and reverse adjustment doing its job. And we do stop out for a break even on our Micro Russell trade. This stop and reverse is off the table, so we're back to our original trade. I would bring my stop on the crude long to 61, which was that was our stop and reverse. I would use that to reduce risk slightly. Well, and let's see. Stop and reverse on the YM. Partial win. That stops us out, but I would say the short was avoided. We just hit a new short. So we have a stop and reverse, a break even, an avoided short. It looks like the long may be very good chance that long is you couldn't have not avoidable. So that's actually a stop and reverse as triggered in at 84. Ouch, that's a third loss on the micro NQ. We have a short trade on the micro Russell. Micro NQ is done. Move down 2 ticks to get our 14 tick minimum there. So that'll be a 0. We are definitely at break even. We'll start trailing here, and there's target. Start trailing on this next bar. And there we are, 80.3. And next target is target 4. Not participating in the short on the micro NQ because that trade plan is done. 3 losses, unfortunately. And we pick up target 4 on the micro Russell. Crude stops out. On the reduced risk there. Micro Russell making a nice win out of this. Break even and a win there. Pound Aussie still trying to work its way up through the 20 SMA. Soybeans, target 1. And that's also money management. 7 ticks. That's going to be a one and done session. YM was solid target 1 win. 29 ticks. And the trailer is at 066. Two losses, a break even, and a win. So we're still going to need some more trades there on the YM. 78.6 for the micro Russell stop. That would have been a break even on the micro NQ, and now a long trade on the micro Russell. Not watching that one like I should. 3, not there yet. 81 for the. So there is our money management level, blue line. And we did stop out on soybeans. So soybeans is done. Picks up 7 plus an additional 3, 10 ticks, 2.5 points, $125. A small return today. YM stops out, goes long, and we are still in the long. Micro Russell takes a loss on trade number 3. Crude taking a partial loss. Short and triggering in, so Micro Russell is short. Oops, put the wrong dot there. There we are. Down 2. That'll be 75 flat. YM is long. Money management on the Micro Russell and break even stop. So that's 2 break evens, a win and a loss. I am taking heat. I am kind of going back and forth here. Pound Aussie still right around the entry. Crude can take 2 more trades. But it only has less than 12 minutes to do that. The 10 o'clock crude trade yesterday ran until for quite a while. I'm actually looking for trades. We'll wait on this one right now. All right, Pound Aussie getting a little bit of movement. YM full stop out and transitioning to a short. YM not faring well this morning. That is a full loss, a break even, almost a full loss. Break even, partial win. We need to get something on the trailer. Didn't quite get to target. Avoided that short. Didn't avoid the long, unfortunately. That's a mostly loss. So that's the second loss. A good solid win. And then another full loss. That's 5 trades. And in final trade number 6. And that gets target 1. And that stops out for the break even. So losing session on the way in today, but 6 trade mitigating some of that. Short on crude. $48. $9.48. Pound Aussie target. Missed it by a tick. And there it goes. So picking up target 1 and money management. So the stop will come to 937. That's right there. So the pound Aussie is going to be one and done today. Crude's trying to make up ground. YM is done on 6 trades. Micro Russell with a win and a loss and 2 break evens for 4 trades. Micro NQ is done. Crude is in the short. Second trade of the morning. Target 2 on pound Aussie. We're about to target 3. 2 positions are off. 12 and 19 pips. 31 in hand. Strong move here. Is it going to push through target 3? And yes, target 3. Another 26 pips. 57. And pushing right on toward target 4. Stop has moved to 39. 939. About to make a big move here. Close of this bar. No short trade. Long trade is triggered in. Had time to get in that. Oops, wrong one. That one goes down here. Interest yellow. Three. It's going to be 5. Target 3. Through back to the entry. Target 4 at 970. So we got as high as 68.9, so 1.1, 11 ticks, 1.1 pips from target 4. Possibly, for target 4, yeah, that I wouldn't be adverse to moving my stop on that position to target 3. And that would have stopped out at target 3. Stop it now at 44, 944. Crude tested the 20. Looks like it got softly rejected there. Still at 50 EMA. And long goes for full loss on the micro Russell. Then goes back up and up. Win a loss. I win 2 losses, 2 break evens, 1 trade remaining. Got another 15 minutes. Crude oil inventory report comes up in a half hour. All right. Pound Aussie stop up to 947. Just shy of target 1. Still got at least a trailer position there. You may have target 4 in trail, depending on how you played that swing within 1.1 pips of target 4. Crude starting to take some heat on the short. Not Following the micro NQ is done, the YM is done, soybeans is done. Final trade, looking for the final trade on micro Russell, and we are past 10 o'clock, so this is the final trade of the 9 o'clock session on crude. No 10 o'clock session because of the inventory report at 10:30. Pound Aussie testing the 50 EMA. Pound Aussie and crude unleaded was done, one and done this morning. Pound Aussie, micro Russell, and 9 o'clock crude, the active charts. Crude gets a stop and reverse exit at 63. That's where our exit would have been. So a partial loss and then two partial losses on the session this morning. Crude is done. We got 11, a little over 10 minutes. Final trade on the micro Russell chart is a short. You got two from 68.5, and that's where it is. So that's in the right place. Target 3 will be our first actionable target, just missing money management. And there's money management, so at least they break even. And there's win number 2. Two wins, 2 losses, 2 break evens, and that's a target 4 win now. Trailer down to, looks like 69.2 or so. No, Then it comes down to 68.8 and 68.3. Pound Aussie stock comes up to 948. Micro Russell stock 267.8. Down 67.1. I'm sorry, 67.6 it was. 67.1. Pretty quiet crude session this morning, so hopefully we get a little bit more action on the inventory report today. Micro Russell 66.1. 65.6. Pound Aussie stock comes up to 49. 949. And stop out on the Micro Russell. Ending the session should be a marginally positive session. That leaves us about 4 minutes, three plus minutes to watch the Pound Aussie trade. We'll close this stream down about 10:15, and I'll be back approximately 10:25 for the inventory report session in a new stream. Yeah, that's why no short there. We got an oversold reading. Otherwise, we'd have had a short right there. Look at the data, and you see just a little slight break in that yellow line, which is the blue bar coming up above it. 0.672 on that bar, positive. So that's why no short. All right. We have reached 10:15. And I am going to still in the pound Aussie trade. This is a power quitting trade, obviously. So that session will be done when that trade completes. But I will call a morning on this session, and we will see you back in about 10 minutes.